Hi, my name is Will, and welcome to my Big Fun Dumb Survival. First things first, view is so much better now since the last episode. If you didn't see it, I'll kind of recap it. We built this helicopter up here, which I think really ties together the whole base up here. And then Kermit back there, which is looking more Kermit than it did in the last episode. The only thing that I've changed, I think, is I added some of the tongue up here as well. Just because it kind of looked a little off, not having any contrast up there whatsoever. And I think that was a good alternative to just like shading the mouth and leaving it alone. Yeah, welcome back to my world. It is... what day is it? Day 3,243 for those that care. And today, our biggest project is going to be down here. If you didn't see this last episode, it was at the very, very end. I dug out a giant hole back here, and I guess that we can take some scaffolding and come down here. Yeah, big hole. Big hole. There's another slightly smaller hole with a skeleton spawner right here. And I actually didn't know this was here until I switched over to Java, and I was playing around with the replay mod, kind of just trying to get used to it and stuff. I accidentally clipped through the ground, and the first thing that I saw was a hole with like a million skeletons. And I had no idea it was here. And if we come up here, I guess the best way to doing this would be like this. Ah! If I have it correctly, it comes out to about where my sugarcane farm is. Or maybe a little bit farther away. Yeah, we're right here, next to the sugarcane farm and the train station. So, yeah, pretty big hole if I'm getting all the way over here. I won't reveal too many of my plans with this quite yet, but I think by the end of the episode, this will be a really cool piece with the rest of the build. So why do I have a hole? Why did I dig a giant hole in my house? Great question. This is going to be a parkour course. Do you ever just walk around your world and kind of do nothing? Just walk around, look at everything, trying to think of things to do, and just nothing comes out. But you want to play Minecraft. You want to play your world, but you just don't know what to do. This is my solution to that problem. I'm building a parkour course for myself that's hard enough to keep me occupied. Of course, it's got to be possible, but, you know, not hard enough to where it might take me like 2 or 3 tries every time I do it, at least for a little while. And, yeah, have a reason to be over there, hence the skeleton spawn. That is what we're doing today. I need to grab a couple more materials before I actually start on it. I think something like this for now is going to work. It's probably not going to be all that we need, but it's okay. I'm gonna grab some mangrove as well. By the way, this took me forever. I don't know exactly how long it took me, but finding the mangrove logs is a pain. We're gonna come out here and finish off this little pier thing because it's not. I actually think we go ahead and put a little design into this part here. So I'm gonna strip these logs and bring it up to both corners. We're gonna make sure it looks good from over there as well. But I think for now that's fine. I don't want to go too heavy with the mangrove, so I'm gonna grab some spruce fences over here and put them on the corners. Yeah, like that. We'll do it kind of like this. That way I know where the gate is over here. Should probably start thinking about what's going to be on the walls, or how big this needs to be, really. Okay, now that I'm looking at this, I think I'm going to have to take these walls both back at least 1 or 2 spaces to be able to fit in the wall that I want to use, and have enough space to actually make some difficult jumps and stuff. So I'm gonna take a little bit of time to do that and maybe put it on a replay, and then I guess we'll get started with the rest of this. Okay, so as you can see, I've extended this balcony area a little bit, filled in these walls, and I'm still deciding whether or not I like this bamboo floor down here. I kind of want it, you know, it's going to be covered in water so that I'm not taking damage while we're doing the course, but I'm not sure. I think it needs to look overgrown down here as well. So it's going to look overgrown on the top and coming down the sides. I think we're going to have to do something special with this flooring here. I also filled this in and put down a couple lanterns so that it's not spawning any mobs. And this is all done back here as well. But you might notice my tools have looked better. Come up here and start mining some coal for some levels. I do have an Enderman grinder, but to be honest, I need to mine this coal anyway. And this is going to give me plenty of levels, I think, per tool. So it shouldn't be too bad. That looks a whole lot better. You can see that my lava farm's been working really, really well too, so that looks a lot better. I had a full shulker box of coal blocks, and then I let it despawn, accidentally. I just forgot to pick it up, I guess, or my inventory was full, and then it despawned, so I noticed I didn't get as many levels from that as I thought I was going to. So, let's see how many we can do, and then I have to go back and repair these anyway later. Yeah, that's not happening. That's enough getting sidetracked. We're going down here. I think the next step here would be the ceiling. I have ideas for the ceiling, but I'm not sure if I can do anything fancy with it where it is so built into this spot. I would make it higher. I wish it was like a couple blocks higher, but I only have so much room above this before I hit land, and also just other stuff in my world. So I gotta be kind of careful with how high I build this. This is about as safe as it gets. But I think I'm gonna go over here to the bamboo farm and see how much bamboo I have kind of in back storage. Oh yeah, I fixed this, by the way. It works 10 times better than it did, and that's not good. Okay, it works 9 times better than it did. So I'm gonna come down here and see if anything has... That's been harvested since. I had to take out some of this to build the part that you saw in there. I think we have enough in here to finish the ceiling. All right, I'm gonna do a real quick sleep and then get started on the ceiling part of our project. I built this thing so backwards. This is gonna be so painful. Yeah, it looks a lot better. Obviously it needs lights and stuff, but I think this is a good starting point for this. Need to start thinking about how we're gonna light up the area over here. Might just be as simple as placing a full block on the corners here. Yeah, I think that's good for now. There's going to be obstacles and stuff hanging from the ceiling, I'd imagine, so I think, you know, in the dark parts, we'll just remember to kind of add some lighting with the build or whatever, to light them up. But of course, nothing can spawn up here, so this is okay. Cool, this is looking more like what I want it to. We are going to add some, you know, moss and stuff covering the ceiling, but I think that'll come after we get the actual course done. I think it would be cool if you could actually jump into the course, so I think we have the starting pad somewhere like here. I'm gonna do something like that. That's possible. Maybe something like that. Yeah, maybe we have like a pole in the middle here. Maybe something like this. Alright, let's try this one more time. I'm gonna try and just breeze through it. Ah, the point is it's supposed to be challenging, so I don't mind that I'm failing these jumps, but I think I'm going to just start building across. This doesn't take 5 years. I think I'm doing exactly what I said I wasn't going to do a second ago. Whatever, I think it's possible. So we're going to do this, and I kind of want this to be hard. Like, these are definitely jumps you're going to have to do in, like, boom, boom. I think actually make this one 3 blocks wide. Crap. I think we make this 3 blocks and then that 3 blocks. These are not going to stay wool blocks, by the way. This is going to be different pads and stuff that are actually designed. I'm just setting the scene, I think. So I think we're going to try and hang something here. But we need another jump or so in this area to make sure we're using as much of the space as possible. Maybe have a green jump here. That way you're kind of just falling for a second. Ah, if we had like a pole here and we had to jump across onto like a low ladder. About something like that. Maybe something like this. So you can't get up from over here, but you can jump across from that ladder to this. You go across to this ladder, and then you have to do a double jump onto this red block. What about instead of jumping from here, we make it really hard? This might take me a second. Oh, yep. Never mind. Unnatural. Unnatural. Alright, I think now we're in the position of having something special down here. Maybe press a button and slime blocks come out or whatever. I think I might have a cool idea to end this without any slime blocks. I'm going to need a couple materials to do this. I'm not sure if it's going to work exactly in the same way that I want it to. We're going to leave this for reference, but we're going to dig out a little hole here. Oh, I guess there's a little hole here. We're going to mine it out a little bit more, though. Do I understand how redstone works? Okay, so that... Nope. Yeah, that's a clock. And then if I put that there, and I guess for now, we'll use a bamboo trapdoor. Yeah! So yeah, that's the jump. I think maybe we need to have it on a little more of a delay. It's very, very loud, but I think that is what I was talking about. Fatal flaw in our plan, you can totally jump this. Oh, yeah. We broke that and then tried to... Oh, yeah, with the lantern here, it actually might be hard. Oh! Ah! Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of all this dirt and then start designing this course the way that it actually needs to look in the form of a time lapse. So, let's begin.